Welcome to a very, very special episode of Two Beers and a Mic. Mike.
Mike,
What you been up to, bud?
getting some sun.
Yeah, me too.
As we can tell.
You do not want to see my back right now.
Oh my gosh.
Burnt.
What was the
like
worst
a
sunburn you ever had?
worst?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not typical. Okay, so a couple years ago, I got a really bad one. And we went to the Faux afterwards. Remember that? Do you remember seeing that? So I went to Paris for a 4th of July party, Paris, Texas. I just didn't like I feel like we had been at the pool for like a couple days, and so the third day I was just like, screw it, like I'm not gonna wear sunscreen.
Right.
And then I got a bad sunburn, and it was painful. Like this is nothing compared to what that was. But the worst sunburn I ever had. Have you ever heard of tanning bed burn? Tanning bed burn. So my mom bought a tanning bed like 6-7 years ago, maybe even longer than that. No, that's 6-7 years ago. And so like we were going on a cruise. It was my very first cruise, Carnival cruise.
Right.
Kind of leading up to what we're going to talk about later today, and So I was trying to like get a base layer, right? And so I was still a senior in high school, and this was like going to be like during spring break. So I spent like 5 minutes because like that's the recommended like start time for the bed or whatever. So I spent 1 week. I did 5 minutes in the tanning bed, whatever. It was perfect. Then my mom was like, "All right, after a week you can go to 10." So I went 10 minutes, and I came out, and the next day or like that night, it was like, so I guess when you get tanning bed burn, you don't hurt, but you itch like crazy.
Oh.
So I probably got like 30 minutes of sleep that night, and then I woke up, and it was like 3 days of just like itchy, and it like went away like right before the cruise. But I legit used an entire like bottle, probably about like a foot tall of aloe vera. Just like I went to the nurse's office, and she was like, "Here," and she just gave it to me, and then she like, it was just my back and my chest. It was just like so itchy. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And it's red.
Itches.
But it just itches. It's called something. It's called like tanning burn itch or something like that. Tanning bed burn itch.
That would suck, dude.
What about you? You're pretty dark toned. You don't get burned.
I can't say that I've ever had like a bad burn, man. Like the first burn of the year is always bad, you know, for everybody.
Yeah.
But I think that's like the worst. But I've never gotten like blisters or like I've been in a tanning bed a couple times, but not to the points where I've gotten that kind of rash or anything. God, that would suck.
Yeah, it was bad. But I mean, when I golf, like my sleeves are about halfway up my like upper arm.
Yeah.
And so like from my upper arm down to my wrist, I'm pretty like this isn't even burnt. This is like it just got tanner.
Right.
But everything else, I mean, you can even see you can see the distinction even in the camera, like where
you can.
it starts and goes from like tan to
shining,
red.
Dude, that's so great.
But luckily, it'll be not so bad.
Nah.
So, you know, whatever is what it is.
Nah.
But on today's episode of
On
Two
today's.
Beers and a Mic, we will have a Tupps Cerveza Lime beer today. I don't know exactly what it's called. We'll get into that later. And then we have our general knowledge trivia and the question of the day, which is comparing and contrasting Royal Caribbean and Carnival Cruise Lines. Those are the only two that I've been on. Obviously, you've been on those as well. You know, Virgin and like other places like that. Like apparently they're like miles better is what I've heard.
Really?
But not as fun. But
for them older people.
Yeah. But we'll get into that. Talk about kind of our experiences there, which ones we like better, why we like them better. And then if you guys want to comment on which ones you like better and reasons why, which ships you've been on,
tell us your worst experiences on them.
Yeah.
And your best.
Yeah. And your best. But this is another episode of Two Beers and a Mic. Here we go.
Hey guys.
How you doing there, bud?
So great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we are on the 19th of June.
Yep.
Very
Celebrating
special
Juneteenth.
That's right.
Nice.
Hashtag free the people.
Free the people.
That's right. So yeah, congratulations to all my African American friends. You've done it. You beat it. Today's your day. Celebrate it. Maybe with a beer.
Yeah. Or 2.
Or 2.
Hey, have you ever seen those guys that did that laugh on TikTok where they're like,
Yeah,
They're
I
so
love their
great.
stuff.
They're
Bro,
so great.
dad jokes are just the best.
They really are, especially when you become like more of a dad figure.
Oh yeah.
They're just so great, man.
Well, I'm
glad
say
I
that
can appreciate them now.
Oh, I do. I say them, and it's like it's out of straight ironicness. Like
They're
it's
part
not
of
me
you.
thinking that I'm like doing something. Like I'm
No.
making a funny joke, but it is.
It's
like,
just your personality.
I just love making. I'm just such a dry like. Oh yeah, 2 beers and a mic maybe. Anyway,
oh my gosh.
yeah, we're already having a fun time, but why don't
We are.
we continue this fun time with a review over Tupps Cerveza. We'll get into it. Let's get the cans for it out of the SOK sponsored mini fridge.
I thought you called me Tubs for a second. I was gonna having flashbacks to middle school, man.
Hey Tubbs.
Hey.
Vietnam flashback.
Oh, this is kind of sick.
There you are, sir. Yeah, I like these.
I like the feel of this.
Right?
I feel like I could.
It's a little different. It's kind of like you ever had just like I think it's just like a very plain can, but it's like canned water.
Yes.
That's kind of what this can feels like. I don't know what brand that is, but
I don't either. Canned water brand.
Just canned water brand. So what we have here from the Tupps Brewery is the Salted Lime Cerveza Clásico. Mexican-style lager with lime and salt. Only 4.2%, so just like a typical regular,
Michelob.
Yeah, Michelob or Miller or not Bud Light. Yeah, there's not much to say about this can other than it just says brewed in the state of Texas. Heck yeah. It's a cool little for all you viewers out there, just a cool little can with a lime and a sunset and a cactus.
Simple but elegant.
Absolutely. So for all you ASMRs out there, here's a nice little pop of the lid.
We didn't get to do this last time.
We didn't because we had a special guest star, Tajay Vargas.
Yeah.
Had a really good fun time with him.
Yeah,
that was a great time.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have him on again sometime for sure. Great motivational guy. Just
bring some more crackberry too.
Oh yeah, just more crackberry. And we'll get on that boat.
For sure.
He wants to get on that boat.
For sure. I'll let you drive the boat.
Let you drive the boat.
I don't know if it's going to work for me, man.
There you go.
Not too foamy.
You and your sister both can have a little trouble opening cans.
Yeah.
She uses her mouth. And I'm like, yeah, she goes.
I do the same thing.
She like goes, and she uses her teeth
Yeah.
to pull open the lid. And I said, as soon as I put a ring on that finger,
He said that's
you're not doing that anymore because I'm not paying for that dental bill because you're going to pop that tooth one day and you're going to go, Jake. And I'm going to be like, nope.
Not happening.
Suck it up, one tooth Willie.
One tooth Willie. You're going to have to look at it. That's going to be even funnier.
That's true. I might just have to pay for it. But yeah, I said no more of that opening energy drinks with your teeth. Rain Energy is what we like to buy. So Rain Energy, if you're out there looking for sponsorship opportunities, we're here.
Come on.
Bring it. Rain or Bang.
Rain, for sure. Mix. I was at Bang. I was a advocate for Bang for 4 or 5 months.
Brain's just
it
really flavor, is better,
man. It's just so much better.
The only thing I'd say Bang has on Rain is the amount of different flavors they had. So because they had a ton.
This is very true, but I'd rather have 3 good flavors.
True.
2 good flavors.
Yeah.
Than 20
flavors.
And really, it's like 15 flavors and 5 bleh.
Yeah.
Or well, there's 3 bleh and then like 2 really good. I do like 2 bangs.
Okay, so how about this? How about we'll dive into this, and then as a little subcategory, we will name our top 3 best Rain flavors.
Yes.
And then top 3 worst Bang flavors we've ever tried. Yeah. So Rain, we're trying to get on your good side. Come on, work with us here. Pinkies?
Yep, pinkies up to that. Cheers.
Well, I like that.
That's my style of beer right there.
This is just like
light.
Yeah.
Easy. Limey.
It's kind of like the perfect. I like how they go above and beyond and say, it's a salted lime cerveza, but
it's not as like thin as a Michelob.
No.
but it's not as thick as a Miller.
True. I'd say it's giving me. Hold on.
I enjoy the mess out of that. That is wonderful.
That's
Tupps.
that's like a great sitting. That's like a great lake beer, right? Like that
That's
lime.
a boat beer.
Yeah, that's a lake
Or
beer.
a lake beer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. And a golf
Yeah.
beer even.
Oh, for sure.
That's great. Man, I mean, brewed by Tupps Brewery in McKinney, Texas. I didn't even know Tupps Brewery was in McKinney, Texas.
Look at you.
I got to hit them up.
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to walk in their front door. I'm going to be like, hey.
And just chug one, say, boom, I'm here for sponsorship.
That's right. How'd you like that? Sponsor me.
Now check us out.
Tupps. We'll call our podcast Two Tupps and a Mic as long as if they sponsor us. Just got
That's not a bad
TTT. Yeah. So, what would you
Talking
give
about
that?
TT.
Yeah. What would you give that 1 to 10?
Oh, like a 9.4, 9.3.
I was gonna say 9.1.
Yeah.
So
I'll go
middle
with
9.2. That's good. I mean, I have no complaints. The only thing I would say is
It's not anything just like wow.
Yeah,
It is a very good beer, but it's not. There's nothing like. I don't know, man. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. And the can's kind of not boring, but just like not. I don't know. Like
add another sunset.
Yeah. Do something with like because it's not based. We're not basing it all straight off of taste.
No.
Accuracy is absolutely on point. I mean, it is salted lime. That is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is you skip a step here in a Corona, in a Modelo, in a any other. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Any other cerveza, you're popping a lime. You might have some beer salt. This just skips the step. It skips the step. I would say, yeah. I mean, you don't even need it. This kind of just tastes like, in a way, a better Corona with a lime. Better Corona? What would you say?
I've never been a fan of Corona.
I mean, it kind of tastes.
To be honest with you, Kennedy loves Coronas.
It smells like skunk.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good to me.
But okay, yeah, I
I'm
like
with
that. 9.2.
9.2.
9.2 for the Tupps beer, the
Nice.
salted lime cerveza. All right. Well, moving on to our ranking.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do a little ranking today. We have a ranking of our top 3 rain flavors. So, what would be? You go ahead and just rattle off your top 3, and I'll rattle off my top 3. This includes the new rain storms, as well. Have you tried those yet? The new ones?
I don't. I have, but I can't say that I'm a fan of the.
You like the originals?
Oh, I mean, not the. I'm thinking of the Therma.
The thermogenics?
Yeah, the thermogenic.
Ooh, those are
ones.
good for like right before the gym. If
Yeah,
you really want
if
to
you
sweat.
chug it.
Yeah. But the storms, have you had those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The storms. All right, so we're including all of them. All right. Number 1, white gummy bear
I agree. That's my number 1.
for sure.
For sure.
Number 2, kiwi apple.
The storm?
The storm.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's
I
really
respect
good.
it.
Number 3, probably
Number 3.
3. Sorry, I was never good at math. Number 3, we'll do probably tropical storm. It's one of the.
I have had that one.
It's one of the newer ones. It tastes like an orange juice almost. I really like that one.
I saw it in a gas station when I was like in New York or something like that, and I was like, "What?" And because they're never around, and so I had to grab it, and I was like, "This is actually pretty good." Yeah, number 1's got to be white gummy bear for me. I mean, that's just like, it is so good. 2, I'm gonna say the peach nectarine.
Yep, I knew it was going. I forgot about that one until after I said my list. I was like, God.
I mean, you can change it. You can.
No,
alter
that
it.
one's good, man. I don't know. The kiwi apple was just different. The thing that I hate though is that Rain used to have a peach flavor.
They did.
And it was an OG peach flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, it was an OG flavor, and then they just got rid of it.
Yeah.
It was my favorite one, and then they tried to bring it back, and it just didn't taste the same.
I do love the kiwi apple, but
It's a little sweet.
I think I have to throw the watermelon warlord thermogenic one. That one's pretty bomb. So I have a little bit of a mix there. I have the OG Rain, which is
have
white
had
gummy
that
bear.
one.
Then I'll throw in a Rain Storm,
Storm.
which is the peach nectarine. I think that one's pretty bomb.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw in, I gotta do the watermelon watermelon warlock. I don't. It's one of those.
Warlord.
Yeah, that's the thermogenic one. I took that before I went to work one day. Bro, I was like, why am I
here?
Why am I sweating?
You're jogging in place and didn't even know it.
And my coworker was like, bro, that's a thermogenic. Why are you drinking that at work? And I was like,
oh my gosh.
That's a good point.
Oh, yeah, that would have sucked.
But all right, so that was a nice and quick little rankings list. Rain, we love you.
We do.
We want you.
We love the style too. Their
cool.
marketing is great.
Yeah, I mean, they have every opportunity to obliterate the energy drink.
Oh, absolutely.
Like whatever.
Obliterate Monster out the water.
Oh yeah, Monster.
I don't know if
Red
they could
Bull.
do Red Bull. Red Bull has their sports and everything like that they do as well.
But what I'll say about Red Bull is Red Bull's not. I mean, they have sugar free, but like the Reigns are the sugar free, 0 calorie. I mean, you go get a Red Bull that's not sugar free, and you're talking. I mean, who cares? Like, I'm not like a big calorie counter.
But it has only like 150 milligrams of caffeine, too, which is kind of.
But it has high fructose corn syrup in it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Red Bull does.
I didn't know that.
So if you're like trying to avoid high fructose corn syrup, and I think Reign does sucralose or something of a better variation of sugar.
I've read different things on sucralose, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a bunch. I mean, we could go into a whole rabbit hole about sugars.
Yeah, we could.
But
now give me your top or your worst 3 Bang flavors.
Worst 3 Bang.
And I'm just got to say there are some very poor flavors.
I've never been a fan of the cotton candy. I know a lot of people like cotton candy flavored stuff. I hate it. I hate it.
Suckers.
Whole lot
drinks.
of chocolata. Bro, I tried it once. Even I don't know. They're just like, they all taste
They're
like
protein
ass to me.
ones. Have you ever tried those?
Yes, the
They're
keto
protein coffees.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like those.
But I don't think any protein keto coffee would really taste that great.
That's true. Yeah, a whole lot of chocolate. Because I was like, okay, what's this? It was like carbonated chocolate milk, and that just never needs to be a thing. Carbonated chocolate milk is not something that I would ever recommend to anybody.
It's like carbonated Yoo-hoo.
Carbonated what? Yoo-hoo?
Yoo-hoo.
I thought you said you. I was like,
no.
Ew.
That's what
Okay, I guess I understand that. And then I gotta say, it's not the worst. I don't like what's their like just like OG. It looks like Radical Skedaddle, but it's not.
The Star Blast?
Yes. Or no. Star Blast is blue, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks like the Rainbow Unicorn.
That's it. I don't like Rainbow Unicorn.
You don't? Yeah, that tastes kind of like cotton candy to me.
Yeah, and I just don't like those flavors.
Yeah.
I definitely, when I switched from Bang to Rain, because I was on a Bang kick for a while, because I was like, all right, like.
That's pretty good.
I mean, Radical Skedaddle, I did like that one. I liked a couple other ones,
and
too.
Rain went in a whole lot of stores, and they're still not.
No. I mean, you go up to the Northeast, and you just see Red Bull Monster, Nas.
Yeah. Rain
those.
is very much a Southern thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
But they're great.
Yeah, they are.
They're great. I have on order from Amazon. I have the kiwi apples on monthly subscription. Mm-hmm.
Save you $5 too, doesn't it?
$12. Yeah, I did.
Gosh dang it!
Say $4.04 if you subscribe and save. And I was like, oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that actually.
Yeah.
I literally buy one a day. That's a morning routine of mine, is going to the gas station, getting a Rain, and that's like my morning drive of gathering my thoughts.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Well, I mean, there's pros to that. So,
sure.
Going up there. I just thought, I mean, they didn't have any Rain in the gas station that I went to today before I went to the gym. And I was with Tate. And so she had gotten I want to say like an Alani New, and I had gotten Ghost. Something. I got the blue raspberry Sour Patch Kids one.
Oh, was it good?
It's okay.
Yeah.
That one and the Swedish Fish one, which Swedish Fish one tastes just like Swedish Fish. Weird.
Yeah.
But
Kennedy's had that one before. It's good. I like
but
it.
it was $7.
Yeah.
And I was like,
gosh.
2 energy drinks was $7. I was like, I remember when they used to be like buy 2 for $4.
That's what they are at the gas station. I get them.
Really?
2 for $5. Sorry, 2 for $5.
Yeah, I don't don't know, man. I buy, I don't know how much it costs, but I get 12. I think it's like $19.99.
Yeah.
I get 12.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's just over $1.
Yeah.
Less than $2 per can. We wouldn't have this podcast without Business Solutions Technology. Whether you need a printer, toner, or office supplies, Business Solutions has you covered. With corporate level product and family owned customer service, there's not a box they do not check off when they're supplying with our business needs. Business Solutions products are typically 50% the cost of your usual big business supplier like Staples, Walmart, Amazon, Office Max, Office Depot. Got any more?
You suck.
You heard him. Visit businesssolutionstechnology.net or call 214-663-3268. Use promo code 2, the number 2, BEERS, BEERS, to receive 20% off your first purchase.
It's not bad.
But, yeah.
Anyway.
All right, well, to go on the theme of compare and contrasting, why don't we talk about, let's just, okay, so how about this? First, let's just give like a kind of an overview over pros and cons of cruises as a whole. So, and then like we'll just label off a couple things, and then we'll go into the details about Royal and Carnival because those are the only ones I can really compare. So what would be your like pros list of going on a cruise? Because some people look at cruises, I feel like, and kind of shame them. They're like, "Oh, it's a cruise," and then some people like absolutely love cruises. I feel like it's kind of like there's no middle ground.
No. It's
in my humble opinion, I thoroughly enjoy going on cruises because they're not that expensive.
Everything's in one place.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. You can if you like have a mindset that's like not very picky, and you can just like go out and experience new things and like go to shows and go to like comedies. Like there are some comedians that are kind of stupid, but there's some on there that are hilarious.
Yeah.
So
on the Carnival ones for especially.
Yeah. So what do you think about cruises as a whole and pros?
So I've got 3 pros. Number 1 is probably the food. I really do like the food and enjoy the diversity in their menu.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
man.
the dinners?
Yes. And so and the pizza bar.
Oh, dude.
Pizza bar.
I don't leave that place alone.
No,
I pay for their. Well, if I was paying for it, I'd pay for their gas bill. If I went.
Especially on the last one that me and Kennedy went on, man, because like they didn't have as many restaurants, which is weird because it was a newer boat.
Yeah.
But that pizza bar was smacking, dude. Oh,
and that was
so
Royal?
Good. Yeah, it was on Royal. It was so good, man. And they had a nice little dessert bar with it too. And it wasn't like the normal desserts that you get that are
like
gross.
The cheapy, like I don't know.
Like a block of Jello with a little piece of mint on top.
Chocolate Jello or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But
they actually did some like good snacks or whatever.
So the food is definitely a pro. Another pro is that like if you do it right and just don't get Wi-Fi, you are completely disconnected.
True.
And which can be really good for, once you get to shore, you'll have Wi-Fi for, 7-8 hours and then you're disconnected again.
Yeah.
And so to me, that's really nice, because it's hard to be disconnected in today's world for sure.
Absolutely.
And then I would say probably my last one would be, the entertainment.
Yeah.
I enjoy the entertainment. So more so, we'll get into it, but more so on Carnival for sure. Just I think they involve everybody on the ship very well, and they get people who wouldn't normally be outgoing, up and moving,
True.
and involved in the crowd. So I think that's a good part of it for sure.
Yeah.
But all right, but that's my 3 pros.
Yeah, I think food's definitely one because most cruises, I'd say all cruises, their staff is mostly made up of foreign to us.
Yeah.
In America, as Americans, it's people from all different countries.
Oh, yeah.
And you make friends with them. They're super nice. And they have it like when you really get into like their lives, they don't have great lives on the ship. They when compared to like what we would think, but they love it. Like, or they might. Even if they don't love it, they sure do act like they love you.
Yeah.
And they make you feel welcome. I've never had any person, maybe like the bartenders. I think the bartenders just get sick of other people's shit sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
But the bartenders are fun for the most part. Your roommate is always like super nice and friendly. Everyone, the waiters, I've never met a bad waiter.
No.
And you get the same one every night, right? For the most part. So
I did meet a bad blackjack dealer though.
Really?
Yeah, because she got mad because she was going through and Kennedy and I were playing, and it's Kennedy's turn, and Kennedy says to hit, and she just like keeps on going.
Yeah.
And she ends up like winning the hand, and Kennedy was like, hey, like I hit that.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, why didn't you say anything, and this, that, or another? She was like, well, you kind of just went through it really fast. And she was like, I didn't have time to think. And so she was like causing a big deal about it, like scolding Kennedy for it. And then the guy comes back and goes, she hit. And I'm like, oh, see, that's so crazy, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I thoroughly like cruises.
For
I just
sure.
think like, and so the food at dinner, always a hit, because a lot of people think, oh, I can just get like one entree. No.
You can get everything.
You can get, if you want to, you could legit get everything on that course.
Yeah.
And even when we went, like I got two, sometimes like two
entrees.
appetizers, two entrees,
Yep.
two desserts. If you like two things, because they change every day. Some things stay the same, but most of them change.
Oh yeah.
And you gotta get what if you think it's good, like get it. And if you didn't
Get
like it, like be honest, and
Yeah.
they'll be like, all right,
replace it.
yeah, we'll get you something, right out rip.
Me and Kennedy
So-
were talking about going on another just little 3-day, 4-day cruise.
That'd be fun.
Oh, what, man. You and Tate should come with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the drink package.
Yeah.
That's that's kind of like a pro and con. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like,
It depends on how long you stay for.
yeah, if you buy it, I feel like if you're on there for 5 days, because you have to buy it the whole duration, right? So, and you can't be like, oh, I want it on the first, third, and fifth day. You have to
Yeah.
buy it for all 5.
But you can buy it on the second day. You don't
You
have
can.
to. Yeah. You don't have to buy it on the first day, but you can buy it on the second day.
and it's cheaper because you don't have
Yeah.
to pay for the first day or whatever.
Right.
Okay. Huh.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and Kennedy saved money by not doing it last time. But
Really?
she doesn't drink that much.
I don't like. I feel like on a cruise and stuff, I could make my money's worth.
Oh,
no
for
problem.
Sure.
But I feel like I don't.
Do I
Because
need
you
to?
can. Because I can. I mean, in all reality, if I just got like paid for, I wouldn't want just the water plan.
No.
I think that's kind of like maybe not. But I could do the mocktail plan. I don't think I'd mind sipping on some. Because to be honest, I've never gotten drunk on a plane, like on a boat, and I've like
Drank. Yeah.
Like I counted it the last time. I think on the second day, I think I put away like 14
Oh,
or 15, 17. I don't know.
Me and
22.
Kennedy had a hard time making it back to the boat on that day.
Well, we were offshore
That
day.
Yeah, that day.
that day.
Sorry.
But like
Forgot.
the cruise itself, they be half shot in like a mother,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
all diluted and stuff. I don't
Oh,
think it's
yeah.
so. Yeah, I don't even think it really makes a difference.
Oh well.
But okay, so there's definitely some great pros. Definitely,
sure. Definitely some cons.
what would you say as far as Carnival versus Royal Caribbean? What do you like best about Carnival? What do you like best about Royal?
By far, the passengers on Carnival are a lot more fun. So it's a lot younger crowd.
Agreed.
It's a lot more involved. You're going to have a lot more dancing, partying, drinking, much more, I don't know, not crude, but rated R entertainment.
Yeah, it's just more of a party boat.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the people that go on Carnival expect to have a good time.
Yeah.
And they know that they're going to get it.
Exactly.
And it's kind of like if you don't go to Carnival knowing, like it's kind of on you if you go to a Carnival and you want a chill vacation.
Right.
Like you're not going to get it
No.
because the whole idea is kind of
Party.
like we're going to party.
Yep.
And it's not like we're going to party like Project X party, but it's just like even for the kids and even for like everything, like
They've
it's
got
just
so much going on.
it's a very hyped atmosphere. It's not a chill atmosphere.
No, not at
Royal's
all.
very chill. They have their moments.
Yeah.
They had their
Their
planned,
moments of excitement.
they had their planned 1 hour segments of like, okay, we're gonna do the diving, right? Wasn't that right? Was there a diving or no, a belly flop? Belly flop?
There was a belly flop
Cannonball?
competition.
It was a belly flop competition. Obviously, we competed, and you won the sexiest man on the boat award at
Yeah, I
Royal.
regretted that. I regretted that badly.
Don't recommend winning the
Don't recommend.
sexiest man if your fiance is on board
Watching.
Maybe don't compete.
Bad idea.
Maybe hang back on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
It's
think,
just much more of a party scene.
What did you like? What about the food? Could you tell there was a difference?
I think the Royal Caribbean food might have been a little bit better.
I agree.
I didn't like the seating as much though.
Okay, it was tight.
Yeah, it was real tight, and even when me and Kennedy went again, it was we were just close together.
Yeah.
So, and I like the atmosphere of the Carnival cruise ships, dining hall or dining rooms and everything like that. So, but yeah, the food was pretty similar, but I think it was just a little bit better on Royal.
Yeah, I think Carnival's food is we're gonna get a ton of it out fast.
Yeah.
I think Royal took its time.
Yeah.
Which maybe people like, maybe people don't, but I think it was overall a little bit better.
Right.
I mean, when you're talking about when you're talking about cruise ship lunches and breakfasts and stuff, it's all kind of similar. I mean, even if you go to
Burgers,
a resort,
yeah,
like it's all the same. It's all the stuff that's open 24 hours or open, late at night or whatever. It's all the same stuff. They got to make it fast. They got to make a lot of it.
Right.
But I definitely think the dinners were better at Royal than they were at Carnival. Granted, they were about 4 or 5 years apart.
Yeah, so a little,
when I did them, so I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm
you.
fairly certain. But I'd murder that pizza bar.
Oh, dude, every time. The pizza bar on Royal was better than the one on Carnival. I'll say that much.
I remember the one,
or the most recent. There wasn't one when we went, or was there?
I don't remember. Now that I'm thinking about, maybe there was. No, there was.
There was.
It just, they limited you actually.
Yeah.
At Royal, because they were like, you can have 2 pieces if there was a line, and I was like,
2 pieces. Give me the whole pizza.
Can you just like, hey man, like
cook one for me. What are you doing?
I'll wait. Just cook one for me.
Yeah.
I didn't like how. What sucks is you get a plate and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get this plate. I'm gonna go to my room. That pizza's gone before I even get to the room section.
Oh yeah.
I'm
putting the plate down on a table as I'm passing out down the hall.
What would you say some cons of a cruise ship are? Like just things that like maybe, I mean, they might even be like
small rooms,
petty, small rooms.
Yeah, just
if it's 2, you're good.
You're not going to spend a lot of time in your room, but the rooms are rather small.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're cozy. I'll say that
they
much.
Are.
Like if you come back from port from a long day being on the beach, you're gonna go in that room and you're gonna fall asleep.
Well, and if you don't get a porthole or whatever,
right?
It's pitch black.
Yeah, you better set an alarm. Otherwise, you're waking up at 2:00 the next day
and you're out.
Yep.
I would say like if you don't want to wait a few minutes on the elevator, and there's like 6 or 7 different. It's probably like 5. Well, as far as entertainment goes, there's probably like 4 or 5 different levels of things.
Yeah.
And just going up and down the stairs, especially like even though you weren't like I said, I've never gotten drunk on a cruise, but like after drinking and being in the sun all day, do I really want to walk up 4 flights of stairs to get to the room part? You know what I'm saying?
Not.
And there's like one elevator.
Right.
And it's the glass one. It's in the middle of the entire ship, and
everybody takes them.
And everybody's on it. So you for the most part, you're like, oh, I'm going to take the stairs.
What would be some tips that you would have for somebody?
Well, I know, hopefully Carnival and Royal, you're not listening, but I did get away with corking my own, because you can bring wine.
Corking the bottle.
So I opened the cork, I poured out the wine, I put in, and it was like a darker glass, so I didn't have to like food color anything, and I put in rum. I think I did, I want to say vodka was the other thing. So I had 2 bottles. You're allowed to bring 2 bottles.
Yeah.
So I shaved down the cork, made sure that it still was like sealed.
Yeah.
And then I twisted the like cage over the top, and I just threw it in my luggage. And I threw it in 2 like compartments that I was like, okay, if they take this out, I'll know.
Yeah.
They don't give a crap. Like they were in the same compartment.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even look. they were like, okay, he's got 2 wine bottles in there, pass it on. Like, they have way too many bags. Unless you get, like, a real anal security guy,
Yeah.
you can get away with not buying the $650 drink pass for 5 days or whatever it was, and you can smuggle your own liquor in. That would be something and then just get the mocktail plan, which is $30 a day, or maybe even. I mean, I don't know what was it per day.
40.
Was it like $120 a day for the? No.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember. What's the mocktail plan? Like $20 a day.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 40-50.
I'm saying the cocktail plan.
Yeah, the cocktail plan was like
110, 115.
Yeah, and then 90 for the second person, or like 60 for the second person.
It's like, oh, you get buy one, and if you do the alcohol plan,
you have to buy it for both.
Yeah,
people.
if you have two, like if it's you and your girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever, you have to buy for both.
Yeah,
there's no, I'm just doing one. Luckily for me, Tate was in a different room because we weren't engaged yet or married yet, so she was in a different room, and I was the only one listed on my room, so I got mine for just my price.
Screw you, man.
But if I was like, Tate's not going to take advantage of that plan, so I probably would have never bought it. I honestly probably should have never bought it in the first place, but
oh well.
Whatever. What do you have? Tips?
Don't stay on the boat. Go explore. Yeah. Dude, don't just go to a beach. Go to a beach one day. Pick one day that you just go to a beach.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other days go explore.
Well, here's the thing: is avoid the excursion desk, because all you got to do
the actual cruise.
Yeah. Through the cruise.
Yeah.
And even maybe get a little bit inland.
Yeah.
Once you get off the boat, because
and find excursions.
Yes, because there's dudes out there that are like, oh, for $15, I'll give you a ride on my. What are those?
Vespa.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I have a Vespa, and connected to it is a
trailer.
Yeah, and you can ride in it on hay bales.
Yeah.
And we'll take you 3 miles inland, and you will have the best Hispanic food ever.
Oh, yeah.
And we will.
Oh, it seems very sketchy, but it's very legit.
Yeah.
Promise you.
Well, some of them.
Yeah,
There's probably 10% that.
Don't go too inland now.
Yeah. Maybe, be aware. Maybe bring a big guy with you. But
yeah. It helps us, walking around Mexico and other countries.
True.
Being, 6'4" and 6'6".
I guess they do walk up to you, though, and be like, hey, you want some of that cocaine?
No, bro.
And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good.
So much the last time that we were on. And, around my parents.
Yes. They don't even care.
No.
They're like, you want some of that good stuff, eh? And I'm like,
what's
the good stuff? And he's like, that white powder. And I'm like, nah, man.
No,
man.
I don't want it, man.
I'm good. God, I thought you meant tequila was the good stuff.
Yeah, I just want tequila, man. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah, tequila.
And a long time. Very long time.
Yeah, not cocaine. Yeah, but I'd say overall, I give cruises 1 out of 10 rating. I mean, go out and explore. For the most part, I give it 8 out of 10. I mean, you're not going to have the type of fine dining experiences you might find at a resort, but you will have
fine dining.
Yeah, but you'll have it at a third or fourth of the cost.
Yeah,
and it's just cool. It's cool to be open. Even when you're just at sea, just to be out on the balcony and just seeing maybe some people hate that, but just the vast ocean and there's nothing around you. That's pretty. I think that's pretty cool.
Beautiful, man. The sunset.
Yeah.
Made me shed a tear.
Yeah, I like cruises. I give them a 7 out of 10, 7.5. I'd say the only thing that's really lacking on cruises is paying for drinks can be a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, don't get unless you have to, don't get the Wi-Fi. If you're with your significant other and that's it.
Yeah.
I understand if you have a family deal and you're trying to get in contact with people, but for the most part, I mean, even then you can plan meeting times around the ship and stuff. But I'd say,
disconnected.
Stay disconnected if you can. Enjoy the excursions. Just go out and explore. Even if you don't pay for anything, just you can go rent golf carts for $15.
Yeah,
and just
for the day.
Make it back.
Yeah,
that ship will leave.
Yeah, it definitely will.
But overall, I thoroughly enjoy cruises. So I'm glad we agree on that because we'll take advantage of the future.
For sure. I'd probably say I'd give it a 8.5 out of 10.
8.5?
I'm with you on.
You've been on a lot more than me. I've been on 2 total in my
Yeah.
life. You've been on
We'll have to go on
a ton.
yeah.
So
We'll have to go on some more, on some bigger boats, some
Yes.
newer boats.
Yes,
It'll
for
be fun.
sure, for sure. No, don't be leaving out of Galveston or Mobile, Alabama.
No,
Maybe go to Miami
that
or
would be
L.A. or
The
Seattle
Orlando
or
Port.
something. Yeah, Orlando Port. Or, yeah.
Seattle, I think they have Alaskan cruises going on
Yeah.
up there.
I had a buddy that went on an Alaskan
That would be
cruise.
so fun.
It was cold,
Oh, I bet.
but like he went. I guess the iceberg that hit the Titanic is like floating around the Earth somehow, some way, and they went and saw it.
That's cool.
It was like that. It's so small now.
Oh,
it might have
of
been
course.
small then, but they were like, "That's the one," and it's like, is it?
Did it really?
You could fool a bunch of stupid
Right.
Americans by saying that's the iceberg that sunk the Titanic.
Oh, easily.
And then it'd be like, oh
Put a
man,
anchor inside of it or something,
Yeah.
and refreeze it.
yeah.
That'd be funny.
But
On to our general knowledge questions.
general knowledge questions.
trivia.
So I am just losing all over the place here. I think you've won. You've won at least 2 draft lists in a row. You've
All
won the
dubs.
last two general knowledges.
Yep.
So I'm on like a 4 losing streak. It's been bad. I won like the first 2, and then like you've just been like kicking my butt.
So that means you have to take a shot.
That's true. What do you pick one out for me? I'll take whatever.
Well, I'll pick out the crown for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. This was actually a gift from my brother-in-law for me being a groomsman in his wedding.
I'll take
So-
one after you. I'm about to go to jiu-jitsu after this, so
Yeah. Get a little
get a little loose rolling.
loosey goosey. Are you ready?
Hey, I want you to know something.
Yeah.
I waterfalled you and touched the can on my mouth this weekend.
You
while we were
did.
on the boat.
When I gave you the what flavor was that? That was
It was
really good.
Truly.
The margarita Trulies, dude.
That was good.
Good mix of stuff. I highly recommend getting some margarita Trulies.
Means we're on to a new level of our relationship.
Absolutely. Hey man, no herpes over here.
No. Me either. I don't think.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time I got a side story. One time I got a UTI, which
Oh.
does not happen to men very often.
Yeah.
But I got it twice. And the first time I had to get they were like, we need to test you for STDs, and I
Right.
was like, there is not a chance in heck I have an STD. And they're like, well, we still have to test you because I guess what I had was called what was it called? Epididymis or epididymitis or something like that. And the main cause of it was gonorrhea and chlamydia.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, I promise you, I do not have either of those. And they were like, we still have to take the test. And so I got my results back, and they were like, no, yeah, you're clean. And I was like,
Really?
thanks. I told you that, but they had to test me. Yeah, but I guess what they said was a less common cause of the epididymitis is a UTI. And so every time I have to pee now, I'm going. I ain't holding it in no more because that is probably the worst pain. You ever been kicked in the nuts?
Yeah.
So it's like being kicked in the nuts, like that pain constantly.
Yeah, I'm out.
It's bad. Like I woke up at 2 a.m. I was like, I don't have insurance, like health insurance.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm not going to the doctor.
No.
I'm not going to pay $3,000 or whatever. And so I held out as long as I could. I woke up at 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m., with blinding pain in my balls. And I was like, oh. And so I drove to the closest ER or whatever.
Yeah.
They did an ultrasound of my nuts to make sure that there was blood flow to the, because they thought it might have been testicular torsion, which is when it
get wrapped
ties.
up. Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's not that. And I was like, oh, thanks for the $500 ultrasound that you guys got.
To tell me it's not this.
Yeah, just to tell me it's not. And then they were like, well, it must be this. And then they were like, oh, all that is you just got to take a antibiotic for 30 days. And I was like,
Ugh.
thanks for charging me $600 total for
10 minutes of information.
for you to tell me I just needed to take a pill every 30 days. But, whatever.
Would be
General knowledge questions.
General knowledge.
I love how we get off track.
Yeah. It's okay.
Um,
I've got a good one for you because we were speaking internationally and everything.
okay.
So I'll start off with the first one.
Okay.
What does FIFA stand for in English?
Ooh, boy. FIFA. Foot. Something International Football Association. Not federal.
I like how you added the accent on football.
Football Association. I think it's. Oh, jeez. I have 3 of the 4, don't I?
Football.
Oh, that's it? I don't have association.
Yeah, association.
International?
Yep.
So I do have 3 of them. Okay.
Yep.
Jeez. I don't know what the first F is.
It's nothing. It's not what you think it is. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
If anything, it would be IFAF.
International Football Association. Oh, I don't know. What is it?
International Federation of Association Football.
International
That doesn't even make sense.
Federation.
Yeah, International Federation of Association Football.
Huh. Dang, that was so close.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's probably your hardest one, though.
All right. Well, yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Next one is. Let me see if I can. First, I gotta find it. Here we go. What is the solar system's hottest planet?
Mercury.
It's Venus.
Oh.
I think because the gases like trap the heat in, and Mercury's just like a rock. So I would have guessed that too, though, because it's closest to the sun.
That makes sense.
But yep, Venus.
You did that on purpose.
Maybe.
So
I had
crazy.
to stump you a little bit. All right, what you got for number 2?
Number 2. Who was the highest paid athlete in 2021?
2021. Oh boy. Messi or Ronaldo? 2021. Cristiano Ronaldo. No.
Conor McGregor.
Really? Oh, because of the
Mayweather fight.
fight? Dang. What did he get, like half a bill?
Oh, bro, something crazy.
Or I think the
can
fight
find
total
out real
was half
quick.
a bill, but I think he walked out with like 300 million. But I thought Mayweather made more that fight.
Probably because he won. He made around 100 million
Oh my gosh.
off of that one fight alone. That's crazy.
Oh, 0 for 2 over here. All right, you're up next. Every year on Memorial Day, a sporting event is held. What is it?
Oh. Baseball game?
Mm-mm. I'll give you another guess. It's harder. It's every year on Memorial Day.
Is it
so
like
Memorial
a weird
Day-
sport?
No,
Oh,
I don't think it's weird. Memorial Day.
Memorial
So
Day.
that's-
like a JROTC like gun flinging competition?
No, Indy
I give
500.
up. Oh,
Yeah.
I have been seeing a lot of TikToks about that.
So Memorial Day is
Alright.
when? That's right after the start of the year.
Yeah.
Is it Labor Day? That's
No, Labor Day just passed.
just passed.
Yeah,
So Memorial Day is like September,
I think so.
right?
Or vice versa.
I don't know. I always get those two mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Labor Day's for, someone.
Laborers.
Laborers. I think it's for the military, isn't it? No?
No.
Oh, Memorial
know.
Day is
Memorial Day
for
definitely is.
memory.
Veterans Day.
Maybe, no. Yeah, I
Veterans-
don't know.
yeah.
All right. We're both 0 for 2.
Okay.
What you got for me next?
If you get this one wrong, I'm going to be upset.
'Kay.
What is the world's best-selling stout beer?
Best-selling stout beer. Guinness?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Guinness.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. This might be hard. I'm
Gosh,
sorry.
screw you, man.
It's a weird.
Trick question and a hard question.
I mean, yeah. What is illegal for a single lady to do in Florida on Sunday?
For a single,
I'll give you an A, B, C, D on this. Okay.
Like-
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is illegal for a single lady to do in Florida only on Sundays? A, buy any sort of liquor. B, go to the gym. C, eat hot dogs. D, go skydiving.
I'm going to go with What was B?
B?
Yeah.
B was go to the gym. C was eat hot dogs. D was skydiving. A was buy any type of liquor.
B, go to the gym.
They cannot skydive on Sundays.
See, I would have thought it was something weird.
Yeah. That like what?
What in the world?
I know.
That's okay. I don't need to skydive on Sundays.
Yeah, me either.
I'm also not a woman.
I'm also not a woman.
Yeah.
Unless nowadays, I guess I could.
No, we good.
No, we good.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. Well.
All right, last one.
Okay.
Screw you.
Oh, wait. I thought. Did I not do 3?
Oh, yeah, you did do 3. I had
Okay.
one more listed.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
All right. For fun. What is it?
Yeah, bonus question.
'Kay.
This takes you down from...
Oh, wait, what? I already won. You
No.
lost.
Yeah, I know. This takes you down from being 1 and 2
Okay.
to knocking a loss off of mine and we're 1 and 1.
Okay.
Or
All right.
knocking a win off of mine and we're 1 and 1.
Deal. If I get it right.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
get it right.
Okay.
What artist has the most streams on Spotify?
Ever?
N-
Or like this year? Or last year?
Ever.
Ever. Which artist has the most streams on Spotify? Ever. Oh, I feel like it's something like not. Is it normal? Like, is it
Yeah.
like known?
Yeah, very
Man,
known.
oh man.
We'll say you could either like the old version or the new version.
Drake.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured it was Drake. It was that between or Kanye, but Kanye's kind of
Yeah.
fell off.
Like
A
3
little
years
bit.
ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah, he hasn't really. I mean, him and Drake like would release music at the same time, and it would
was
be
just
kind of
whenever he
between one
started
or the other.
releasing his gospel music that his stream started going down
Yeah,
for sure.
when him and Kim broke up. Probably.
Yeah.
Started.
And then she
getting,
went with Pete Davidson.
Yeah,
What a change.
I guess it lets you know that all men have hope.
It's true. It's true.
So, you know,
Dang. Well, shit, I shouldn't have given you a hint. Now we're
Mhm.
1 and 1.
nah.
All right.
You want to take your shot now or at the beginning of next?
We'll do the
episode?
beginning of next one.
I believe
won't
it.
make it to jiu-jitsu if I make another one.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, yeah, I think that was a great pod.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll catch you at the next one.
Yeah.
All right, bud.
See you, man.
Later.